Bitcoin has a new all-time high. Today, March 5th at 10:03 a.m., Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of $69,324.58, passing its previous all-time high from November of 2021 at 69,000. What's next? Well, what was actually next was a flash crash down to like 63,000. And I'm not overly surprised by that. There's a couple things. There was a Facebook slash Instagram outage. If you look at Facebook stock at that exact same time, that one was also going down. But if we were to say that was irrelevant, it's not surprising that some people sold at its all-time high, right? There's people that bought Bitcoin in November of 2021 and have not been at a break even or any gain in 2.5 years, right? So while I wouldn't have sold and did not sell, I can understand why somebody who got in at crypto right at the top probably is like, this is crap, because they bought it at the wrong time. They don't understand the 4-year cycle. Pick up my ebook. You won't be that guy. But anyway, so there's people that bought at the top and they're now into break even or profits. I get it, these sell, right? All right, so what's really next? What's really next, and what I'm super excited about, and this, I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be, in a day, a week, a month, 6 months. I don't know. But when Bitcoin consistently is above its new all-time high, that is when historically it really goes crazy, right? It happened in 2017 when it had passed its prior all-time high. It happened in 2021 when it passed the 2017 all-time high. No reason to think that that's not exactly what's going to happen in, let's just say, 2024, okay? So that's super exciting. This is ahead of schedule. I would have thought, honestly, this would be happening towards the end of 2024 or into 2025. Here we are, March 5th. Let's go. Let's go. There's no reason to wait a year. Let's go. Anyway, all right. So some other positive news for Bitcoin as it's flirting with its all-time high. It just had its best month ever. It had, if you look at the chart, it had its largest green candle, which means it went up. Its largest green candle ever. February 2024. It's not a coincidence that that is, about 3 weeks after the Bitcoin spot ETFs were approved. And we have institutional money coming in. We have, I think it's, let's just say 10 of the largest investment companies out promoting, advertising Bitcoin to people that didn't really understand it or have access to it, didn't want to have a ledger and do this and do that, right? They just want it in their 401k or IRA. Well, all that's happening. And 3 weeks later, that month, Bitcoin has its best month ever. That is not a coincidence, okay? That is not a coincidence. That is Wall Street getting access to Bitcoin, period. That's what it is. And then, so anyway, next, good news. This is super exciting. I've been talking about this one for quite a while. So the current market cap of Bitcoin is $1.279 trillion with a T. It is about to pass the market cap of silver. Silver sits at 1.35 trillion. And Bitcoin is about to pass it. So it's $71 billion behind silver. Okay, well, silver has been around for 5,000 years. And it is a hallmark store of value for 5,000 years. Well, Bitcoin's about to pass it. It's done it before, but it's about to pass it, and it's 15 years old, okay? Bitcoin came out in around 2009. What's next? What's next is, do not be surprised, this will happen. You will see Bitcoin pass the market cap of Google, and then Amazon, and then Saudi oil. They all three of those have market caps under 2 trillion today. Then you will see Bitcoin pass Nvidia, which is on fire right now. Bitcoin will fly by it. Then Apple, then Microsoft. Then you will have gold as the number one market cap. It's currently sits at 14 trillion today, and Bitcoin. And then everything else. Gold, Bitcoin, everything else. Gold, Bitcoin, everything else. That will happen most likely this year. This year. Worst case 2025. I think it'll be in 2024. Okay, so lastly, I want to talk about price discovery, okay? So once we get past, and stay at and above this all-time high, what's next, right? What price targets am I looking at? What is it, the potential of Bitcoin? So the next target that I'd be looking at is this is on the Fibonacci tool based on its all-time high. The 1.618 is $102,000 Bitcoin. You will see $100,000 plus Bitcoin. So if you were to buy today, right? Like if you're nervous, like, oh, I don't want to hold it forever. If you were to buy today, let's just say, I don't know, let me use a round number, 70,000, and sell it when it hits, 105, make 50%. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get out. Where the hell else are you gonna make 50% on your money? And by the way, you don't have to do any work. You need to let your money work for you. The 2618 is 155,000. The 3.618 is $209,000 Bitcoin. So you're like, yeah, but that's 3.618 times it, from its all-time high. There's no way it's going to do that. Well, that's pretty much exactly what it did in 2021. If you look at the 2017 all-time high, and then you look where it ended in 2021, I think it was just shy of the 3.618. If it were to do that again, this time with institutional money coming in, the spot ETF, entire countries using Bitcoin as currency, much higher adoption rate than in the past, you could see a $209,000 Bitcoin. And then at the top of the chart, which I'm not saying it's going to hit this. I'm not saying it's going to hit any of these. This is not financial advice. This is just some facts in the charts, right? Do your own research, make your own decision. At the top of the chart, you have a $241,000 Bitcoin. So again, I actually really am trying to take some time off, trying to relax and take care of a few things, but Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high warranted jumping on here and talking to you guys. There's people that are really close to me that have decided to invest, and I just want to make sure that they know, kind of what's next, what's going on, where could we be heading. Okay, and then lastly, on not such an amazing note, I probably actually should have looked at the chart super quick. Give me 1 second. I can do that super quick. Do not be surprised if Bitcoin pulls back some, okay? Bitcoin pulling back 20-25% is not uncommon, okay? So, we're testing all-time highs. That is a big deal. It could pull back. If it does, I'm going to buy more, right? But don't let that freak you out. I wouldn't sell. I'm not selling. But if you do see Bitcoin go back to 57, even worst case down to 48, again, I'm not selling. If I see Bitcoin at 48 and I just saw it at 69 this morning, I'm going to buy more, right? And anyway, so I just wanted to throw that in, right? That can happen. It would not surprise me, but all in all, we are in a great place, and looks like it's going to be an awesome 2024. Thank you for your time.